Hello बच्चों, so let's read this question. Match the columns. Column 1 and column 2. Column 1 में हमें biochemical reactions दे रखे हैं और column 2 में हमें enzymes दिए हुए हैं. So if we talk about column 1, A, glucose in aqueous state changes to ethanol plus 2CO2, carbon dioxide in gaseous state. B, NH2CO NH2 in aqueous state plus H2O gives NH3 plus CO2. C. Proteins gives peptides. D. C12H22O11 in aqueous states plus H2O in liquid state gives glucose C6H12O6 plus C6H12O6 in aqueous state. And column 2 में हमें दिया हुआ है zymase, pepsin, urease and invertase. And these are the options that have been given to us. Now let us talk about the question and write the key concept. Key concept of the question will be a biochemical reaction is the transformation of one molecule to a different molecule inside a cell. Biochemical reactions are mediated by enzymes which are biological catalysts. We know what a catalyst. Catalysts are substances which fasten or slow down the rate of reaction. Catalysts. Now, if we look into the question, we will see the options in the column B. पहले हमें दे रखा है zymase. Now, let us talk about option number P, which is zymase. Now, if we talk about zymase, हमें पता है it is an enzyme. It is an enzyme obtained from a living microorganism called yeast. This zymase is used to carry out the fermentation of glucose. This zymase is used to carry out the fermentation of glucose to break the chemical bonds of the glucose to form alcohol, and carbon dioxide. Now, if we look into the chemical reaction which is involved in zymase enzyme, तो हम देखेंगे that glucose, which is C6H12O6 in aqueous state breaks down into alcohol, which is ethanol C6H5OH in aqueous state plus 2CO2, which is carbon dioxide. So this is the chemical reaction which is involved with the enzyme zymase. अगर हम इसके columns को match करें तो हमारा P will match with option number A. Now if we look into option number Q, अगर हम Q को देखें तो Q says pepsin further explaining pepsin. Pepsin is the enzyme whose function is to break down proteins to smaller peptides, or we can say amino acids. सो अगर हम इसका केमिकल रिएक्शन देखें या फिर नॉर्मली हम इसको मैथमेटिकल फॉर्म में लिखें, सो हमारा जो प्रोटीन है with the help of pepsin breaks down into peptides with the help of enzyme pepsin. Now if we look into the columns, हमें पता है B will match with, sorry, Q will match with C, Q will match with C. Now, if we talk about option number R, it is urease. R says urease. If we talk about urease, urea is a product of decarboxylation of amino acids. So hydrolysis of urea produces ammonia and CO2. Of urea produces ammonia and CO2. Now if we look into the chemical reaction which is involved, in chemical reaction देखते हैं. Chemical reaction is NH2CO, NH2 plus 2H2O gives CO2 plus NH3 to NH3. So it is in the presence of enzyme urease. तो अगर हमें ऑप्शन को मैच करना हो तो इसमें ऑप्शन नंबर बी विल मैच ऑप्शन नंबर आर विल मैच विथ ऑप्शन नंबर बी because urea on hydrolysis is breaking down into ammonia and CO2. तो हमारा option number B will match with option number R in column 2. Now let us talk about D option, या फिर we can say S. हमारा जो है S says invertase. अगर हम invertase की बात करें तो it is an enzyme. Again, it is an enzyme that catalyzes the hydrolysis of the disaccharide sucrose into glucose and fructose. Sucrose into glucose and fructose. Now, if we talk about the chemical reaction which is involved in the with enzyme invertase, we can say sugar, which is glucose, C12 glucose, C12H12O11 plus H2O, hydrolysis of sucrose disaccharide sucrose changes or breaks down into C6H12O6 in aqueous state plus C6H12O6 in aqueous state. This all happens in the presence of the enzyme invertase. अगर हम कॉलम में पीछे जाएं तो हमारा ऑप्शन नंबर डी विल मैच विद ऑप्शन नंबर एस. Now if we look into the code PRQS, PRQS, Yes. So हमारा option number A will be the right answer. I hope you understood the question well. Best of luck.